practices we must eliminate. Those things that makes us unhealthy, we got to get rid of. Okay? Second, we want to show you a pattern that we ought to emulate. Practices we must eliminate, and patterns we must emulate. Y'all ready for this? Are y'all up yet? Things go better with me if I got some help. I'm supposed to say it's not big for mine.
That's what that path would have changed.
All right, here's the first. Practices we must eliminate. All right? There are issues with which we are confronted, whether you're single, especially particularly singles, and people in general. People are just trying to do right. There are issues with which we are confronted that are toxic and therefore threaten our spiritual health. Right? Can you think of them? What are some toxic things that especially singles are confronted with that threaten spiritual health? Anybody can think of it? Yes, ma'am. Fornication. Okay, anybody else? That's usually the big one, the singing companies. You know, that's kind of a big one for the married companies. Might as well stay together. All right. Yes, ma'am. Okay, overworking. I want to mention a couple of things to you. I want us to see first toxic people. Toxic people. All right, listen. There are people that we often have in our lives who we know just may not be good for our spiritual health. Am I right or am I right? Right. Because we're trying to go someplace, right? Everybody here trying to go. Have you booked your ticket? Right. But sometimes we have people in our lives who ain't trying to go. And really, they're not particular about you going. Right. Amen. Somebody already got me. Amen. You know the people I'm talking about. I'm talking about Pookie. Ray Ray. It's so bad. I thought about a hard hand come and run across what again. You know something? We gotta come up with names that I'll miss some people. I saw the First Corinthians 15. Let's put some book on there. 1 Corinthians chapter 15. Very familiar passage of scripture. Talking about things that we ought to eliminate. One of the things we ought to eliminate is 1 Corinthians 15, verse number 33. Somebody read that for us nice and loud. 1 Corinthians chapter 15.
Do not be deceived. Bad company corrupts good morals. Become right-minded and stop sinning because some people are ignorant about God.
You know what this verse says? Some folks are toxic and they ain't good. Y'all know I'm right. My mother used to say like this: you lay down with dogs, you get up with fleas. And you really ought not be surprised. Okay? There are toxic people that you got to eliminate. Everybody who with you ain't faithful. Okay? So one of the things I encourage you about is spending time talking to the Lord about the people who are close to you. Because everybody at your back ain't got your back. Amen. Be careful about the people you associate with. Everybody ain't trying to do it right. They're not good with this good stuff. Toxic people. What I really wanted to spend time talking about is what I call toxic perspective. Toxic perspective. What I mean by that is, for some people, the real problem aren't people. The real problem is toxic thinking. Is their perspective. Proverbs 23, you're familiar with. Proverbs 23:7. as a man thinks in his heart, so it's what you think about. Listen, we do what we feel, and we feel what we think. We do. You know why you do what you do? Because you feel it. And do you know why you feel it? Because you think it. If you want to change what you do, you got to change what you feel. And if you want to change what you feel, you have to change what you think. It's toxic thinking. Let me give you an expression that we use at the boulevard sometimes. Stinking thinking leads to thinking. And it will every time. It's perspective. It's foresight. Okay? Among the things that are toxic, that have to do with perspective, that negatively impact the health of our souls, is stress. Right? It's just, listen, man, just trying to go to work every day and not lose your mind up in here. Because you know if you lose your mind up in here, you're going to lose your job. That's stressful. Okay? From a clinical standpoint, stress in psychology and in medicine was really borrowed from physics and engineering. In physics, stress was the application of sufficient force on something that distorted it or deformed it. That was called stress. Well, clinically, stress in psychology and in counseling describes environmental demands which require behavioral adjustment. That's what we mean by stress. Okay?